Hi, my name is Helen. In this video, we're going to be practicing TOEFL writing task number 1, which is an integrated essay. We're going to look at the essay structure together. I'll walk you through the process. We're going to read a passage, analyze it, practice paraphrasing skills. Then we're going to listen to a lecture and ultimately write an essay together. Just a reminder, you're watching Los Angeles English School YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to study English with us, visit our website, losangelesenglishschool.org. Also, if you want to practice TOEFL or study English personally with me, you can click on the info card in the right top corner and check my schedule and book a first trial lesson with me. So let's get down to work and practice TOEFL writing task number 1. So as I promised, we're going to practice writing task number 1, which is an integrated essay. And today we're going to practice the essay where the reading passage challenges the points made in the lecture. So this is the most common type of the essay. All right. So just a reminder that first you'll have 3 minutes to read a short text, and after that the text will disappear and you'll hear a 2-minute long lecture on the same topic, but it'll contradict or argue against points made in the reading, in our case. When the lecture is finished, the reading passage will be shown again on the screen, along with a question about how the lecture and the reading are related. The screen is split in half, with the reading on the left and space to type your response on the right. So you will have 20 minutes to type and check your response. Just let's summarize the structure. So first, you need your introduction, where you write a general statement, so topics of the lecture and the reading and connection of them. Then you need to have your first body paragraph, where you write the first point and then details. So basically, it's first key point from the lecture, examples from the lecture, and explanation or connection to the reading. Then you go to your body paragraph number 2, where you present the second point and details. So second key point from the lecture, examples from the lecture, explanation or connection to the reading. And body paragraph number 3, where you have your third point with the details and examples from the lecture and explanation or connection to the reading. Let's take a look at our plan in more detail, and also I'll provide you with some useful phrases. So in your introduction, you can write 1 or 2 sentences, and these sentences have to explain the topic and the main relationship between the lecture and the reading. So you can use such phrases. The lecture and the reading passage both discuss and then basically the topic, while the passage asserts that the lecturer expresses a different point of view. Then you go to your body paragraph. So you write lecture's first point and how it relates to the reading. First of all, the lecturer thinks that, or maybe doesn't think that, whereas it is stated in the reading passage that. Furthermore, the professor or the teacher, the doctor claims that. So try to paraphrase more. Don't write lecturer all the time. You can write professor, you can write the teacher. Then you go to your second body paragraph. So you state the lecturer's second point and how it relates to the reading. Secondly, the professor casts doubt on the claim presented in the text that. She or he counters this point by saying that, and you give your explanation. And finally, you have the third paragraph, your body paragraph, where you write lecturer's third point and how it relates to the reading. Lastly, finally, the lecturer refutes the claim that, explaining that. So basically, this is your plan. You can use these expressions just to structure your essay. All right, so this is the example of the reading passage. So cyber encyclopedias are valuable research tools because they conveniently provide us with up-to-date, balanced information. Any information we need is just a mouse click away. So we can analyze this first introduction. So this is the introductory paragraph of this reading passage. Basically, what you will do in your essay you will take this whole idea and you will put it into your introduction. So the reading passage talks about cyber encyclopedias. And it states that they are valuable research tools. Let's go to the next paragraph. Cyber encyclopedia articles always contain dependable new information because contributors can update them instantly. Unlike paper encyclopedia articles, they never become outdated. This is especially beneficial for research into fast-changing fields such as technology. So basically, this would be your first point of your body paragraph number 1. Then let's go to paragraph number 3. In addition, cyber encyclopedias offer fair and balanced articles. Because the contributors come from all age and social groups, there is less chance for social or cultural bias to appear. This contributor diversity also means that a large variety of topics are covered. This would be the main point of your body paragraph number 2. And finally, cyber encyclopedias are convenient to use. The articles are detailed but generally not difficult to read, and they also include links to related articles. This allows us to do deeper research with the click of a mouse and thus eliminates long searches through shelves of library books. Basically, this will be the point of your body paragraph number 3. So basically, when you are going to be reading this paragraph, you need to take notes on the main idea, which will go into your introduction. And then those body paragraphs that you can see in the reading, they will also be the points of your body paragraphs, which you will have 3 of them. All right, now we're going to practice the skills to paraphrase, because basically you need just to state what you read about, and you cannot repeat the same words. So let's practice. Cyber encyclopedias are valuable research tools because they conveniently provide us with up-to-date, balanced information. Any information we need is just a mouse click away. So this is our introduction. Not exactly our introduction, but we will take this main idea from this paragraph and we will put it into our introduction. So, and here we have cyber encyclopedias. This is the main topic. How can you paraphrase the word cyber, not the word, but phrase cyber encyclopedias? So, you can paraphrase cyber encyclopedias as these online resources, for example, or sets of articles on the internet. Then the paragraph here states that cyber encyclopedias are valuable research tools. How can we paraphrase valuable research tools? Okay, so we can say extremely beneficial for those doing research, for example. And now we paraphrase these words and we can put them in a sentence. So the passage asserts that these online resources are extremely beneficial for those doing research. So thus we don't just say exactly the same words, but we paraphrase them. So let's go to the next paragraph. Cyber encyclopedia articles always contain dependable new information because contributors can update them instantly. Unlike paper encyclopedia articles, they never become outdated. This is especially beneficial for research into fast-changing fields such as technology. So this would be our body paragraph number 1. We will take the main point from here. And the main points are, so they contain dependable new information, contributors can update them instantly, and they are beneficial for fast-changing fields. So we have contained dependable new information because contributors can update them instantly. This is beneficial for research into fast-changing fields. So this is the main point, but we need to paraphrase it. So we can say something like, can be easily edited by publishers, thus offering reliable, updated information, which is invaluable for areas of research that change quickly. So as you can see, what you need to do, you just need to say it with your own words, using different synonyms. So this is what you can say as your first point. It is stated in the reading passage that articles in cyber encyclopedias can be easily edited by publishers, thus offering reliable, updated information, which is invaluable for areas of research that change quickly. So let's go to the next paragraph. In addition, cyber encyclopedias offer fair and balanced articles. Because the contributors come from all age and social groups, there is less chance for social and cultural bias to appear. This contributor diversity also means that a larger variety of topics are covered. So let's analyze what are the most important words here. So we have offer fair and balanced articles, the contributors come from all age and social groups, and a larger variety of topics are covered. So over fair and balanced articles, let's think how we can paraphrase it. So we can say, provide unbiased articles. The contributors come from all age and social groups, from a diverse contributor network. A large variety of topics are covered, covering a wider range of topics. So you can just use different words. You also can change a sentence a little bit. And now we have something like this. It is claimed in the text that articles in online encyclopedias provide unbiased articles from a diverse contributor network, covering a wider range of topics. Let's move on to our third paragraph. Finally, cyber encyclopedias are convenient to use. The articles are detailed but generally not difficult to read, and they also include links to related articles. This allows us to do deeper research with the click of a mouse and thus eliminates long searches through shelves of library books. So let's analyze what is important in this paragraph. So convenient to use, not difficult to read, include links to related articles, and deeper research. With a click of a mouse, and thus eliminates long searches. Cyber encyclopedias are convenient to use. We can paraphrase it like that. Cyber encyclopedias are user-friendly, not difficult to read, are easy to read, include links to related articles, contain links to related resources. This allows to do deeper research, allowing to research more deeply. Now eliminates long searches, takes away the need of time-consuming searches. So, and we have a sentence like this. Lastly or finally, cyber encyclopedias are user-friendly because they're easy to read and contain links to related resources, allowing to research more deeply and taking away the need of time-consuming searches. As you can see, we can just paraphrase and use different words or just change wording, not to repeat the same words and the same sentences from the reading passage. Okay, so we worked a little bit on the reading passage and on skills of paraphrasing. Now we're going to listen and to take notes. So I actually recommend that you take a piece of paper and a pen and a pencil and take notes while listening. So let's practice listening skills.
I'm sure you have all used cyber encyclopedias rather frequently. Well, today I'll mention a few negative points about these resources. For one thing, cyber encyclopedias are not reliable, as anyone can update their articles. The new information may contain errors, and articles on complex topics may not be totally correct. Paper encyclopedias, on the other hand, are carefully edited by scholars and experts, which makes them authentic. Another thing is that cyber articles can be biased. It's because the contributors come from the younger generations who usually prefer pop culture topics to academic ones. Thus, cyber encyclopedias may not have a full selection of topics. Lastly, cyber encyclopedias can be fun to read, but they are often too basic for real academic research. The articles provide convenient web links, but they often lack depth and detail. In short, clicking around the net is no substitute for thorough library research.
Alright, I hope that you took good notes, and now what you will do during the test, you will actually see the text again, and you will be using your notes from the lecture that you took, and you will try and analyze and compare the points from the reading and the points from the lecture. Alright, so let's take a look at the lecture that you just heard together. I'm sure you have all used cyber encyclopedias rather frequently. Well, today I'll mention a few negative points about these resources. So we can see that while the reading gave advantages to using cyber encyclopedias, the lecturer actually refutes those points and she thinks that they are not valuable. So in the first paragraph here, for one thing, cyber encyclopedias are not reliable as anyone can update their articles. The new information may contain errors and articles on complex topics may not be totally correct. Paper encyclopedias, on the other hand, are carefully edited by scholars and experts, which makes them authentic. So the main point here that she thinks that they are not reliable. Another thing is that cyber encyclopedias can be biased. It's because the contributors come from the younger generations who usually prefer pop culture topics to academic ones. Thus, cyber encyclopedias may not have a full selection of topics. So the main point here is they can be biased. And in your notes, you actually should take those important keywords, right? So you will write are not reliable, can be biased. Lastly, cyber encyclopedias can be fun to read, but they're often too basic for real academic research. The articles provide convenient web links, but they often lack depth and detail. In short, clicking around the net is no substitute for thorough library research. And here a key phrase would be often too basic for real academic research. So here are the main points from the lecture. Let's take a look at the example response. So where we took the points made in the reading, we paraphrased them, we took the points made in the lecture, and we also paraphrased them and compared them. And this is what we have. So we start with our introduction, where we say what is the main point of the reading and of the lecture, and what's the difference between them. So the lecture and the reading passage both discuss the use of cyber encyclopedias. While the passage asserts that these online resources are extremely beneficial for those doing research, the lecturer expresses a different point of view and describes their negative sides. Next, we have our first body paragraph, where we analyze the first main point of the reading and the lecture. First of all, the professor thinks that online encyclopedias are usually unreliable because anyone can have editing access to their articles, whereas it is stated in the reading passage that since sets of articles on the internet can be easily edited by publishers, they offer reliable updated information, which is invaluable for areas of research that change quickly. In our second body paragraph, we're going to state the second most important point of the lecture and the reading, and we will compare them. Secondly, the professor casts doubt on the view that online encyclopedias provide unbiased articles from a diverse contributor network, covering a wide range of topics, by pointing out that they, on the contrary, may be rather biased, because the younger generation contributors tend to favor pop culture topics instead of scientific ones. And we have the final point, we have the final body paragraph, where we finalize the third point of the lecture and the connection with the reading. Finally, the lecture refutes the claim that cyber encyclopedias allow to research more deeply and take away the need of time-consuming searches, explaining that they are too primitive for proper academic research and cannot serve as a substitute for library resources due to insufficient depth and details. Okay, so here's just an example of a successful response to this task. Alright, this brings us to the end of the video. I'm sure that you worked hard and now you're better prepared for your writing task number 1. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to visit our website, losangeles.englishschool.org, if you want to study English with us. Also, don't forget to check the info card in the right top corner if you want to practice English or prepare for your TOEFL personally with me. You can check my schedule and book your trial lesson. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!